All right, welcome back. Another form of natural selection that we need to talk about is sexual selection. Now, honestly, this is probably the easiest one to understand because this is where the female picks a mate based upon a desired trait that she may see or observe in nature. Now, cardinals are a good example. The females pick their mates based upon how brightly red the male is. Obviously, darker males will not win over the ladies, and the brighter ones do. Peacocks, the males are chosen based upon their feathers. So a lot of times you see the males fluffing up their feathers, showing them off in displays to the ladies. Now, lions and wolves, and even gorillas too, you see this on nature channels a lot, where the lions and wolves will battle each other to have the alpha male of the pack, or the pride, whatever it may be. And then that is the chosen person who can mate with all the females. The reason for this, you got to think about. If you have a fight and you win, you've obviously proven you are the strongest. You may have a trait that is most desirable. So you are the one that should be passing on your genes to the next generation to make sure that the survival of the species happens. You don't want to be passing on weak genes that honestly are going to cause your species to be killed off easier. So the strongest get to mate in some species. Now let's look over here. I got some data up here on the left, okay? And you can see here this is sexual selection based on the red allele in cardinals. Now let's say you are just young, inspiring biologists or ecologists, and you go out into the wilderness, Ohio, and you look at percentages of colors of red males. And you can see here we look at bright red, orange red, and rust red. And you can see here, based upon the data, if I was to give you a question and ask you, females are selecting what type of mate based upon this data chart. And of course, you would look at it and see that here that the bright red is obviously winning way over the other two colors, orange red and rust red. So you could say that obviously the brighter red males are the ones who get to mate and pass on their genes to their offspring. Now remember, it's all about reproduction, okay? When they reproduce, they're going to be passing on this desired trait, okay? That's why we see this brighter red. Obviously, they're the ones that are getting to mate the most versus these that are not getting to mate the most, and their alleles are not getting passed on as much or very little. All right, hopefully you understood that. Have a great day and stay safe.